Hey guys, it's Penguin here, and welcome back to another goal making video. Today I'm going to be going over a new spreadsheet of mine that's going to help you calculate the cost of your legendaries and exactly how you can go about leveling them. Now, I know I've done a lot of preparing for 9.1 and a lot of talking about legendaries, so this is probably going to be the last one for a while unless some crazy update comes out or the PTR completely changes, and of course once 9.1 comes out, I'm probably going to talk about it again. However, I have currently built a spreadsheet to help everybody who's trying to level legendaries because I've gotten a lot of questions about how to go about it and also the costing of it. So we're going to go over the spreadsheet today, and yeah. So first, I'm just going to show you some of my legendary data. So over the last few weeks, I have actually taken the time to level up my blacksmithing. It's currently not 100% because I'm just taking it slow, as well as leveling 2 other characters so I can have my leatherworking as well as my jewel crafting up. So I've been splitting my time around just leveling the professions as well as also leveling those characters. So currently, as you can see, with my blacksmithing, I don't have everything leveled up. However, I do have a good bit leveled up. I would say I have about half of the blacksmithing legendaries ranked up, and then I have all of the tailoring ranked up. So if we want to keep that in mind, if I go into my TSM ledger and we go to revenue, and for the last 2 weeks or 14 days, as you can see, I've sold 27 legendary pieces on tailoring for about 200 and let's say 10k. So I've made about a little over 200k by just selling these legendaries. Now, of course, this is not full profit because I did have to take the time to actually level these professions. However, tailoring I've had leveled up since basically the start of the expansion. It was the first one that I got into since my monk was my main character that hit level 60. So I've not really invested into this profession a ton as in leveling it because it's already been leveled, but I've made about 200k and sold about 27 pieces in the last 2 weeks. Now, moving on to Shadowgast, which is the plate legendaries, which is blacksmithing. As you can see, I've actually sold 32 pieces in the last 2 weeks, and I've made about 290k. Now, keep in mind, most of this is actually not profit at all because I'm still constantly leveling the profession. I still only have about half the legendaries leveled up, which means that I am not actually in profit yet with this profession because I'm keep investing everything I can into materials. As you can see, I've leveled up breastplates recently, and I have a ton of ore and everything that I actually need to craft and everything. So technically, I've sold almost 300k worth of things, but not all of it's profit, and most of it's probably not profit because I just keep taking the profit that I get and investing it back into the profession. However, once I have this leveled up, then that number is going to increase a ton, and I'm actually going to be making some profitable incomes with actually this profession. Now, I'm just showing you guys this. I know this is not a crazy amount. I have not been able to play a ton in the last 2 weeks because I have been moving. However, as you can see, I'm still getting a lot of sales a day. 2 days ago, I was able to get 4 sales, and as you can see, about every single day, I get about 4 sales. It seems like 3 days ago, I only got 1. However, 4 days ago, I got 3. 5 days ago, I got 4. 6 days ago, I got 5. So as you can see, it's been pretty consistent. I normally get about anywhere between 1 to 5 sales every single day, and that's just me reposting and everything like that on my server. Now, of course, as you can see, some of them go for 800 gold, as well as some of them go for 19k. So it definitely depends on the ranks. Right now, I'm just trying to liquidate all of my low-level ranks, so I can use that money to reinvest into the rank 3s and the rank 4s, which I still need to level up. However, just wanted to show you guys my progress. This is just in the last 2 weeks, and for anybody looking to level up their legendaries as well, I'm going to move on to the spreadsheet. So guys, this is the spreadsheet. If you guys are looking for it, it will be in the description down below. As long as you click on the link, you will want to hit File, then you will want to hit Make a Copy, and then it will save it to your Google Drive, which then you can edit it yourself. If you do not do that, it will be in View Only mode, which means you will not be able to edit the spreadsheet. Also, if you do not see that option, make sure you're signed in to your Google account or your Gmail account, and there you will have it. If you guys do not find it in the description, you can join my Discord. It will also be under free tools inside of my Discord, as well as all the other spreadsheets and the TSM groups that I have available. I'm going to break down the spreadsheet real quick, show you how you can use it and how it's useful. So right now, when you get it, you're going to see some prices, some materials, and you're going to probably see a very large number right here. So what I'm doing is This page is the full total of all 4 professions, and so at the end of this, once you type in all the different ranks that you need to craft, it will give you a total material list as well as the total cost of ranking up all of these professions. So basically what you do is in this yellow column right here, you will go onto the auction house, type in your specific server prices, and then it will calculate a total cost of leveling your professions. Now this is just the main screen, so let's say you do have all 4 legendary professions that you need to actually craft. This will just give you a total material list, and all you have to do is quickly go on the auction house, buy this list right here, and then you'll be completely set in order to level all of your professions up to those rank 4 legends. Now, of course, as you can see with my current prices, it's going to cost me almost gold cap in order to actually level up all 4 professions. So we're going to go into the other tabs and it'll break it down even more. So for the first tab, as you can see, this is strictly just tailoring, and as you can see, it will tell us the total amount of materials that we need just for tailoring. So we need about 31,500 shrouded silk, we need about 11,000 enchanted lightless, and we need about 7,000 arboreal shards. And as you can see, the total cost of leveling tailoring is about 1 million gold. How this works is that these are all the different types of items that you can craft, and these are all the different ranks. So basically, in order to get to rank 4, you need to craft 15 rank 1s, 15 rank 2s, and 15 rank 3s. So this is what you want to see if you have not completed or done anything with that profession yet. Now currently, I actually have tailoring completely leveled, so what I want to do is go in here and actually replace everything with 0, because I do not need to craft any of this, and that will subtract this from that total number. However, for you guys, I'm going to keep this at the basics. But now we are actually going to be using our blacksmithing, and I'm going to show you exactly how to use this spreadsheet. So we're going to move over to the blacksmithing tab, and then we're just going to look at our professions. So as you can see, the arm guards, we have nothing leveled up. I have not touched the arm guards yet, so we're going to keep the arm guards how it is. However, if we want to move to the breastplate, as you can see, I have the breastplate ranked up fully, which means I do not need to craft anything with the breastplates because I have it full. So I can erase these and make these 0 because it is complete leveled and I do not have to worry about it. Moving on, the gauntlets, I have only crafted 1 piece of gauntlets. So what I need to do is go over here, go to gauntlets, and I do not need to craft 15 anymore. I only need to craft 14. So I'm going to erase that number back to 14 because as you can see, I've gotten 5 experience, and as you can see, you gain 5 experience per craft. So I've only crafted 1 gauntlet so far, so I'm just going to erase it from that number right here. Then we have the greaves, which are fully leveled up. So we can go here and then we can erase these back to 0 because I do not need to level up my greaves at all. Moving on to helmet, as you can see, I have it unlocked to rank 2, but I have nothing crafted for rank 2, which means I do not need to make any rank 1s, so I can erase that number 1 spot. However, these do still have to stay at that 15 because I do not have any experience in those. Moving on to the pauldrons as well as the sabatons, I actually have them both to rank 4. So going in here, we can make these both turn to 0. And then lastly, we have the waist guard, which as you can see, I have also crafted 1 singular waist guard, and it's still at rank 1. So I could just go in here to waist guard and move it down to 14. Now, as you can see, it has updated my total cost, and now with the certain amount of items I need to craft, it's going to cost me about 1.1 million to finish up crafting blacksmithing. And as you can see, if we go back to full total, it is now dropped to about 8.4 million to level up everything instead of that 9.6 million that it was sitting at. So I hope that makes sense. Basically, all you want to do is if you are halfway through a profession, you can just update this right here. Now let's say you do want to craft rank 4s as well to post on the auction house. Let's say you're trying to rank up gauntlets or waist guards or anything. I can also put a 1 here and it will calculate in a rank 4. So I can just make sure I have a rank 1, rank 2, rank 3, and rank 4 all on the auction house because these I already have fully leveled and I have 1 of each rank. I can also add that, and as you can see, it increases the total a little bit and adds it to that full total as well over there. So Even if you want to use this spreadsheet for just creating rank 4s, you can turn all of this into zeros, and then you can simply calculate how much it's going to cost you to create one rank 4. As you can see, we could just put that in. And as you can see, in order to create one rank 4 of each different armor type, it's going to cost about 136,000 gold in order to create one of every single piece with my current prices. Then, of course, it updates the amount that I need in order to do this, and it also gives me a breakdown of the cost right here if I want to see how exactly it's getting that 136,000 number. So, going back, I'm just going to go back to our original totals. There we go, we're back to that spot where we need to create all these ranks, and as you can see, I need about 7,300 ingots, I need about 2,800 alethioum, 7,300 flux, and then about 2,800 arboreal shards to finish up my blacksmithing. Now, the same thing goes with jewelry crafting. As you can see, I have not done anything with jewelry crafting, and with my server prices, it's going to cost about almost 1,000,000 gold in order to rank up the ring as well as the necklace. Now, the leatherworking 1 and the leatherworking 2 is the different leather and mail armor sets. The leatherworking 1 is actually the leather set, so we could actually call this, we'll just change that to leather, and then real quick, I can change this to mail, so it's a little bit less confusing for y'all. But I have broken this down because they're two different armor sets, and so you can just add the cost together if you want to know the full cost of leatherworking. But as you can see, to rank up the leather set for leatherworking, it's going to cost about 2.6 million gold, and that's simply just because of enchanted callus hide, and everything like that is very, very expensive. As you can see, for the enchanted heavy callus, it's going to be 1.2 million of this total cost, so leatherworking is definitely very pricey. And then moving on to the leatherworking mail, basically it's the same thing, but you have to use pallid bones, and it's going to cost about another 2.6 million. So with that together, that's going to cost about 5.2 million just to level up leatherworking with my current server prices. But that is basically how this spreadsheet works. Now, if we want to use this kind of to my demand, basically what we can do is set this all to 0 because my tailoring is completely maxed out. So we have this set to 0, so as you can see, the total cost is set to 0. I have not touched jewelry crafting, so it's set to the max. We have already edited the blacksmithing, and then I have not touched leatherworking, so those are both set to max. And if we go back to my full total, as you can see, to complete everything that I need to do, it's still going to cost me about 7.4 million gold in order to do this. And as you can see, the total materials have also recalculated, so we don't need any cloth or silk. We need about 17,000 arboreal shards, 10,000 ingots, and so on and so on. So that is basically how this spreadsheet works. Now I know there's a lot of legendary calculators out there. However, I wanted to make a separate spreadsheet that is dedicated just to that, and so it's very customizable and pretty easy to understand. Now let's say you have all of these leveled up, or you just want to look at a certain profession. For example, let's say you're trying to restock tailoring and you just want to see how much it's going to cost to craft one of each. You can quickly set all these numbers to 1. So with everything set to 1, that is basically you're just trying to restock everything. So you're crafting one of each rank with each item. It's going to cost you about 121k in order to restock this. So this is not only just a leveling up calculator, you could also use this for restocking. So for example, let's say you don't need to restock capes, or let's say you only need rank 4 of the hoods, etc. You can adjust this to your need, and of course the price and the amount of materials you need will adjust with it. So if you're trying to restock, or if you're just trying to level up your professions, you can plan exactly how much it's going to cost and how much each step is going to take. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this video kind of helps. I know it can be a little bit confusing, but if you guys do not understand it, feel free to leave a comment down below and ask me your questions. Also, rewatching the video might also help you kind of understand some points that you didn't get the first time around. But yeah, guys, that is basically it. Make sure you get this out of the description. Tell me how this is useful for you. If it's not, or if there's anything I should improve on, or if there's a simple mistake that you guys found, please let me know. I've made plenty of mistakes before, so if there's something that looks a little bit off, or you don't understand how something works, definitely let me know, either in Discord or in the comments below. But yeah, guys, that is about it. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure you join the Discord down below. I am also live streaming 4 days a week. I will actually be live streaming tonight at 8 p.m. EST whenever you are watching this video, because this video is coming out on Thursday. But yeah, guys, also, as you can see, there's a few people viewing this, and that is because this spreadsheet is open early to all my Patreons. So if you do want to check out that, you can have early access to these type of things and videos and everything like that. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, leave a like, comment, or even subscribe if you feel like it, and have a good day.